What's going on, folks? Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And, I just want to say thanks for, supporting me, watching my channel. Um, in the last year, this channel has grown because of you guys. And I'm just so happy, that I can bring you a lot of good content, a lot of great deals that are going on, through a lot of these companies now. That's what my whole goal is, kind of just to give you the best tools, some great reviews, some great prices when they're around, and just keep you updated on, what's going on with the whole power tool industry. And you guys are making that possible. And I can't say thank you enough. Happy Thanksgiving. Just want to do a quick video on, I love these power sources. I have the Milwaukee 12 volt. I have the Makita 18 volt. And now I've added the Ridgid 18 volt. Problem is, my kids, now that Makita and that Milwaukee are pretty much gone. I don't even have them anymore. I have two children, and they're always running out of battery time on their iPads. So they don't have, the cord's not long enough for them to charge it while they watch. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. The cord for the iPad to charge it, you pretty much have to be within 2 feet, or you're done. So what makes these things so cool is you just plug it in with this, put this right next to you, and you can go do whatever you want with it. It doesn't have to be plugged in, like into a wall outlet. So this is basically a mobile charging unit for those iPads. Now, I didn't ever buy these for that. I use them for my cell phones. I thought, hey, this is gonna be great. Instead of letting my phone charge while I'm in my car, I'm doing these properties. I run down my battery pretty quick. I listen to, while I work, I listen to talk radio all day. When you sit on a mower, you're doing landscaping, listening to music, sports talk, whatever, talk radio. Howard Stern I listen to from April to October, and then I kind of get away from him because, that's kind of, between those months, that's when I work. I don't listen to it in the winter because I'm not in my truck or I'm not working as much, so I kind of don't listen to that. All right, I'm totally giving you guys useless information here, but whatever. So anyway, I figured it'd be great to, be able to charge my phone and not leave it sit in the car, and I can continue to listen to my Howard Stern, my talk radio, and have my phone being charged at the same time. So they're absolutely awesome. I've got so many of these Ridgid batteries now. God, I probably have a good 6, 7 of them. So this is what makes them useful. So a lot of you guys who buy these kits, and you kind of have a lot of these batteries now, and you're really kind of not using them as much. This is a great way, these power sources, to actually, you might have six batteries. You know what? Keep 3, on your tools, fully charged, ready to go, or 4, and you have 2 extra, just, your smaller ones that are light, like the 2.0 or the 1.5, used for these power sources because they come in handy. They're absolutely they're lifesavers. And I tell you what, my kids, man, they couldn't live without these things now. So they're great. So let's just go over real quick. It's the 18 volt portable power source. It has an activate button for 8 hours of charging. That's cool. You got USB. It's got a clip on it so you can clip to your belt. I'm going to open this up for you. You got your lifetime service agreement with this, which is cool. I mean, that's awesome. With a lot of their tools with the lifetime, service agreement, it's awesome. But I think for something like this, because this is something, I mean, can go bad really quick. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be out in the elements, dropping it, who knows if it's going to be covered, because there's a lot of, red tape with the whole service agreement. But I think that's awesome, a lifetime of Ridgid to continue that lifetime service agreement, even with this kind of stuff. It's just awesome. So you got a 2.0 amp USB for compatible devices. You know, your tablets and everything. Yeah. You got your activating button. Convenient charging. Charge your smart devices anywhere with the hassle of an outlet. That's what my kids use it for, that's for sure. Limited warranty covers all defects in workmanship or materials and normal wear items such as brushes, chucks, motors, switches, gears. I don't have to really worry about that. And then purchase this product. Purchasers of this product are eligible for 90 days after purchase to enter a free lifetime service agreement, the terms and conditions of which can be found at Ridgid.com. So, yeah. Unit powers off automatically after 8 hours to conserve Ridgid battery life. Wow. That's awesome. See, that kind of separates it from the pack a little bit. You know, I have that Makita one, and that thing will just keep charging and charging. Even though it's charged, it'll keep going. And I've had that happen to me a couple times. So that's actually pretty cool. 8 hours. Well, I don't know if it takes 8 hours to really... We're going to have to see. Because I tell you what, if I have zero power on my Milwaukee, because I can't really be honest with you with the Makita, because I actually use that a lot, but I never used it on my phone that had absolutely no power left. With the Milwaukee, I did. And it took like 2.5 to 3 hours to charge it completely. So 8 hours, they should kind of shut this off after 3, I would think. 4 tops. 8, I don't know. I'm surprised it would take 8 hours to charge your phone. Or maybe it just keeps going. I don't know. We'll do a couple. Hey, the winter's coming up. I'm gonna be starving probably for content. I can kind of do some testing and reviews on these power sources, and you know, see what's going on with them. But all right, I'm already 7 minutes in. I didn't even open the package yet. All right, let me open this up, and we'll take a closer look. All right, so here it is out of the box. You got some important safety warning stuff. We don't need that. Got some other your lifetime warranty, registration. Got your operator's manual stuff in here. You know, I can't believe they give you 3 pieces of paper with this little power source here. Pretty cool, man. I like it. I wish I had my Makita to kind of compare it to. So let's do that. Let me pause this. All right, so here it is next to the Makita. Obviously, the Makita is a little smaller. I like, to be honest with you, I like the plastic clip. It's a little bit wider. You know, I've had great success with this clip, clipping it to my belt and stuff. I'm sure this is fine. I just don't like the sharp, you know, edges on it. You know, usually you don't like plastic on anything, but I think with this clip, now this can, you know, over time this might crack off, so this might be, you know, a better option. But, you know, for now, we'll have to see how long this clip actually stays on here. But I haven't had no issues with it staying on. But this can crack with this. It's less likely to happen. And you can always, you know, if this gets in your way by any means, you can just take the screw out and you can take this clip off. You know, not that you can really get hurt, but yeah, it's not really sharp, but you know, you never know. But like I said, you got that automatic shut off here. So when you activate this button, you get 8 hours of charging, and as long as you press this button, it'll shut off after 8 hours. Yeah, I mean, there's really the very basic pieces of equipment, you know. Here's your USB. Yeah, it's kind of in a weird spot. No, not really. Actually, that might even be in a better spot, because you probably have less chance of it coming out. Well, one thing is you get 2 of them with the Makita. You only get one with the Ridgid. Right there. USB. Man, can you even see that? Here we go. USB. So you get 2. You know, they're both the same price, but it's obviously going to be, you know, actually this, when I bought this, I think I paid like $22.99. I've seen them as low as $17.99 now, so this might be cheaper now. I don't know. But you know, it all matters what platform that you're in. You know what I'm saying? This is fine. I'm going to let you know on the charging capabilities, on how fast and everything. Whoa, jeez. Both of these, you know, like I said, the Milwaukee 12 volt that I have and the this Makita have been absolutely lifesavers. I love them. When I saw this out, I'm like, wow, $19.99. It's good to have another one. I was actually thinking about getting another Makita, but you know, I figured for all you Ridgid guys, let's get a Ridgid. Plus, I got a couple more batteries now. I'm gonna be doing a video. I got the Gen 4X impact wrench kit. I did a little picture of it on Instagram. I'm gonna be bringing that to you. I got another battery with that. It comes with a 4 amp hour, and as you know, I bought the miter saw kit that comes with a 5 amp hour. So I got a couple of these batteries now, and you know, we're gonna put them to use a little bit. But real nice, $19.99, Home Depot. Like I said, these are great. No matter really what platform you have. The Milwaukee one is expensive. I mean, I think it's like $30. I don't know why it's so much. Like I said, this is down to $17.99. Everyone has one out now, except I don't know if Bosch has one out. But I saw Bosch's. Dude, this is how ridiculous this is. You know, with Bosch. I mean, I don't know what's going on with them. I actually looked for one of them, and it was $79.99 for their power source. $79.99 from Bosch. So they're not even in the ball game. I mean, unless you're running Bosch exclusively, I mean, don't even think about using that. But yeah, Ridgid has one now. I think this came out a couple months ago, to be honest with you. So, you know, Milwaukee, DeWalt, Ridgid, Makita all have them. They're all fairly, you know, the same price. So that's about it. Any comments or questions, let me know. And again, happy Thanksgiving. I'm sorry this is so long. I'm kind of just yapping here. But I did want to bring this to you. I didn't want to spend a lot of time doing a real review. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me show them the whole power source here. But definitely, yeah, let me show you on the battery. So you kind of can, yeah. Wow. Now that is awesome. It really fits on there really nice. I mean, it kind of has that look, like with, wait, I do have I brought all my batteries in from my garage because it's starting to get really, 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 really cold. So, you know, they don't like the cold weather, these batteries, as much. Alright, so, yeah, like you see the Makita, you know, it kind of sits on there, you know, no issues, but it just has that nice rounded look to it, the Ridgid. You know what I'm saying? So I think they did a pretty nice job designing it. But, you know, it's all about how it's going to charge your devices, your cell phone. So I will get back to you on that. I'll probably put that in on another video. I expect it's going to work awesomely. It's going to work fine. I mean, these have been out a while. So this one's the newest one. So I'm sure the technology is up to par. But you do get two with the Makita. You get one with the Ridgid. So, like I said, it's going to come down to what platform that you're in. Makita's a little bit smaller. But, alright. I'll catch you guys on the next one. The Ridgid 18 volt power source. Later.